wonderful friends. Quite unlike me, but to cut it short, just permit me to read from the speech prepared. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 7, AIG Victor Laya, PSC Daga, to the Federal Capital Territory Police Command on this familiarization visit. The FCT, being the seat of government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, spans a vast landmass bordering Niger, Nasarawa, Kogi, and Kaduna states, with a population already exceeding 5 million. The command is structured as follows: 6 area command, 55 divisional headquarters, 92 outposts, with a workforce of 15,673 personnel manning the beat. Since assumption of office as the 32nd Commissioner of Police, I've been committed to ushering in an era of professional policing and enhanced security measures. My priority remains strengthening public confidence in the police and ensuring safer FCT for all residents. Within this short period, the modest achievements so far recorded, in alignment with the vision and mission of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Ekpetuku, PAD and PM, the command has implemented some operational policies aimed at effectively combating crime. That has yielded the following modest achievements: recovery of 6 assorted firearms of varying caliber, along with the holders, the suspects. Retrieval of 14 stolen vehicles reported at different locations within the FCT. The arrest of suspects and recovery of 534 rounds of assorted ammunition. And the successful rescue of 3 kidnapped victims from captivity, along with the recovery of 3,200,000 naira cash, being part of the proceeds of previous ransom they have collected. The achievements are still ongoing. Every command operates with its operational challenges. The known thing is that in terms of manpower, you can never have enough. We have the challenge of insufficient barrack accommodation, while the constitutional program has forced some people to be relocated. Other essential security resources, including patrol vehicles, tracker, drones, APC, riot gear, arms, and ammunition, to mention but a few. In order to enhance the command's operational efficiency, it's our request that the AIG uses influence, connection, and capability in the provision of more APC to the command, operational vehicles such as Toyota Hilux, rain capering boots, motorcycles to handle terrible terrains, bulletproof jacket and ballistic helmets to enhance officer safety, walkie-talkie to enhance our communication. Sir, at the seat of government, Abuja is a peculiar environment to govern. But with God on our side, we are trying our best. The first area of expanse and the prevailing security challenges in the neighboring states is actually taking this toll on the command. But to the glory of God, we are equal to the task. And we promise we'll continue to do our best to make sure that your tenure witness monumental success. The Assistant Inspector General of Police, sir, will remain steadfast in fulfilling our mandate to safeguard lives and property, as well as uphold the ethic, the integrity, and professionalism of the Nigeria Police Force.
It's good to come around so people can know you and you as well know them. Once upon a time, I was in a command and the CP was going around at night. It was about midnight. And so he decided to drive just with his armed man and his driver. So he drove into a particular division and he walked into the charge room. The constable was there. He looked at him because he didn't know who he was. The armed man was at the gate, and the driver was in the vehicle parked outside. And so when he introduced himself to the constable and said, "I'm the Commissioner of Police of your state," the constable, he just screamed and ran away. "Oga, Oga, Oga!" And he ran away. And I think I know why he behaved like that. He was shocked. He wasn't expecting his own Commissioner of Police to walk in just like that. And secondly, because he was a constable, he didn't even know what to do. All he needed to have done was to call attention. That will alert his CRO, the station guard, and all the others that, well, there is a senior officer on the ground. And so that's why I thought it fit also, in addition to other reasons, that should come around so you can see my face and I can see your faces as well. So we don't have a situation where somebody will shout and run away. I thank you for your contributions. I've listened attentively. The CP has brought forward this shopping list, if I may put it that way. We talked about personnel and, of course, equipment. Well, I've taken note of those, and I can assure you that we will do something about that. I've definitely passed that. I also have taken cognizance of the observations of Royal Father from Gariki here, our landlord as well. He mentioned two crucial things. One borders on respect for the traditional institution, and that is not negotiable. The traditional institution is recognized by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so they are, by extension, a part of the government. You must, I repeat, give due respect and recognition, please. Our Royal Father also talked about the prevalence of hard drugs. Well, I've taken note as well. We'll rub minds together with the command and see what to do about that to bring it to that menace to its barest minimum. I want to say a very big thank you to the chairman, Eminent Persons Forum, and very senior officer, retired CP Lawrence Alubi, for the commendation with respect to the Police Day, which has now become more or less a law, sacrosanct. Every year we will celebrate our day. So at last the police have become recognized. It is a thing of pride and joy to every one of us. I also have taken cognizance of the observation of the chairman PCLC, and I'm happy that in as much as the officers and men will give recognition to members of the PCLC because they are there and here to help us, support us, and work with us, we are to give them their due respect, but as they say that respect is reciprocal. So in that regard, I think that's why the body took the necessary steps against the member who was also rude and disrespected the office of the divisional police officer. Thank you very much, Professor Rufus. I want to urge the officers and men and remind you that our own organization will be assessed based on the crime rate. Take note of that. The police, wherever you find yourself, you'll be assessed by the crime rate. If the crime rate is low, you'll be well applauded. Then everybody will say the police is working. The policemen are working. The crime rate is low. But once the crime rate is high, then the assumption is that the police are not doing enough. And so we have that mandate, remembering that we are the lead agency when it comes to internal security. We have that duty to maintain law and order, guarantee protection of lives and property. We must live up to expectation. We have no choice. We must live up to expectation. The FCT under the present Commissioner of Police, well, I must say yes, you are doing well. So far, so good. But I want to urge you to remember that the reward for hard work is more work. Oh yes, the reward for hard work is more work. When you work hard and there is peace, you must work harder to maintain that standard. Because once you sleep, you lose that position. So I want to urge you not to relent, work harder. Just like the retired CP has said, the FCT is the focus of all eyes. There are certain things that, if they happen elsewhere, some other states, they would probably not get much attention. But if it happens within the Federal Capital Territory, then tongues will certainly start wagging. So we must ensure that the peace, stability, tranquility of the FCT is not upset in any way. I want to encourage our officers and men to be committed to duty. Put in your best. Put in your best. I said, you are doing well, but we want you to do better than what you're doing at the moment. Put in your best. Supervision is the key thing. Supervise the man. If you do well, the pride goes to every member of the force. And when one policeman performs poorly, the shame also goes to almost everyone. So that's why I'm urging you this afternoon, be on the neck of your subordinates. Make them work. There are some things we will talk about also. When we finish from here, we'll retire back and we will have a hard talk with the divisional police officers, area commanders, and the management team. We tell ourselves some hard truth. But in the meantime, I once again want to say thank you to everyone who has made it possible to be here, and to all the officers and men who have helped to maintain the peace that we enjoy so far in the FCT. I say thank you to you all, and for inviting